Of course, it's freezing outside. You notice this light on the front? This is your way to be hands-free, see what you're doing when you're out walking the dog, when the kids are at the bus stop, maybe you're doing some work in the garage, whatever the case is. 3 different settings on this, rechargeable, so you're never buying batteries. You can pop it right out and throw the beanie into the washing machine. One size fits most, and we have great colors to choose from. No flashlights needed with this whatsoever, and not only can you see better, other people can see you. It gets dark so early now. My sister, 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's dark out in Wisconsin. So what do you need? You need something just like this. It's a fantastic giftable for boys, girls, men, women. Everybody loves it. And the colors we have available are so fun. You see this beautiful pink that I have. These are your knitted options. So it comes in pink, and then down here on the table, we have it in wine, we have it in navy, we have olive, gray, and black. Remember, this is rechargeable and it pops out. And then we also have a fleece version if you need that extra warmth, which, by the way, the fleece stretches wonderfully too, and that comes in gray and black. So I want to introduce you to Raquel Creighton. She is the inventor of this awesome Headlightz Rechargeable LED beanie. So good to see you.
Yeah.
You know, it's only been like 3 years that we've had this here.
Last time we saw each other, it was for the launch.
I know.
When it came out 3 years ago.
You know, since then, this has been such a huge hit here at HSN. I think everybody loves it because it's practical, but it's safety at the same time.
I know. And what's great about it, I mean, I created it because I live in Chicago and I'm a runner. And in the winter, it gets dark so early. So the only thing that was on the market were these minor headbands, really industrial light, clunky. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
So I needed something that was warm and where I could see where I was going. But what's really great about it is that even though I created it so that I could see where I was going, you need other people to see you. I run on a lake path, and I needed folks to be able to see, you know, the bikes and the cars driving by.
And how smart.
So yeah, it's great. And you mentioned the kids. You know, it's one size fits most, so it's great for kids when they're walking to and from the bus stop, because the reality is, I mean, we have to deal with texting and driving, right?
Yeah, it's
so
true.
we need that extra layer of safety for our kids. But not only that, the kids think it's really cool. They love it. They love the novelty of it.
Unique.
I know. And as a parent, what's great is that you know that, first of all, you're cool for giving it to them, but there's that extra safety.
Well, and I like to, the ease of use for this. We'll give you like a little tour.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Not only is it machine washable, but you recharge the light. You're never buying batteries for this.
Right, so let me show how that works. So here's the light. Easy, you just flip it down and you flip it out. So then you have the cap, remove the cap. See, this goes on. Yeah. And then, hold on, I have my thing right here.
See, it just pops out.
Any USB charger, you just stick it in. That's it.
How easy is that?
Or you can stick it in your computer.
Okay.
Charge it for 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
And you will end up with 8 hours of light on the lowest charge.
Okay.
Now, but here's what's really great about it. So if you have a cell phone, if you don't use it for a week, the battery will deplete. That is not the case with this. If you only use 2 hours and you come back to it in 3 months, you still have your 6 hours.
Isn't that
it does not deplete.
So
now,
think about that. If you've got it just stored away and then you need it, you don't have to worry about, well, now the light's not working.
But here's the other thing about this cap. Let me put it on.
It's super stretchy and soft.
How good do you look?
It's
This
cute.
is what I'm saying, right? So even though it was just for running, I wanted people to look good too.
And then
at least I wanted to look good.
How do you change between the levels of light? Because there's 3 levels you can choose from.
All you do is press. I want to
be right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's hard in the bright studio lights, but it goes from high, medium, low, and then off.
Right.
So easy.
So the lowest setting will give you 8 hours.
Okay.
8 hours, continued use. That's of continued use.
Yes.
So obviously
That's
for
like
the week,
if
you run 1 hour, 1 hour a day, then there you have it. You have it for the entire week.
I can't think of a better $20 giftable. And
now we're in winter.
Male and female too.
Right, we're at winter time. Power outages are coming, but the uses are amazing. The customer feedback is the best because some of the biggest fans of the hat are the dog walkers. The dog walkers,
totally.
So I didn't know, I've never had a dog. I didn't know that to walk a dog in the winter or at night, they carry a flashlight. I didn't know that. So the
And think about
customer
that.
feedback,
You've got your little
yes, so they
baggies,
don't
you've got
have
the
to
leash.
juggle. It's hands-free. The light projects exactly where you have to do your cleanup.
Yep.
So, I mean, they love it. I mean,
like
they
this.
are the biggest fans.
You gave me a good idea. And a lot of you too with the reviews, you're buying this, anybody who works outside, right? And
Right.
the light is directed wherever you look, so you're truly hands-free, but think about like crossing guards.
Crossing guards,
yes.
yeah. If they're outside, if it's cold and
Totally.
it's dark, I can't think of why you wouldn't need it.
Yeah.
But not only that, people use it indoor as well. So when it first launched, there was a producer here who was doing some plumbing work. And he's like, oh my gosh, I needed this because, you know, he was underneath the sink and he's juggling the flashlight meanwhile trying to fix the plumbing.
Yeah.
So, but people talk about that all the time. So here are some indoor uses I've heard.
Okay.
So if you have to clean out the attic or if you're in the garage, there are people that sleep with it so that when that, not sleep with it, but they wear it in bed so that they don't interrupt their spouse if they want to read or, right.
Oh, I like that idea.
I mean, there are so many people for knitting. If you're in the car and then you go and you need to see the lock.
Yes.
I mean, the uses are,
Well,
I mean,
you know what's
there's
nice
so many.
too? If let's say you are doing work, it's not like one of those things where there's straps you have to fiddle with
Right,
and it's some
it's
weird like
non-industrial. No.
headband helmet. You literally just
you
throw it
look-
on your
yeah,
head.
you don't look crazy.
And there's two options. I know. You look really cool, actually. It's like, tell me about that.
Exactly.
There's
It's
two
great.
options for you. So there's the knit version that we're wearing. That's that classic
Right.
sweater beanie knit.
And
There's
I will
fleece
actually,
as well.
I'll put on the fleece.
You can choose this charcoal gray color that
Right.
you have or black. And then the knit option, we've got a whole like rainbow of colors.
Yeah,
but look,
see?
even the fleece is soft and stretchy.
Right.
Which is really important. Remember, this pops out so you can wash the hat.
Oh, right.
You recharge this, you'll never buy batteries, and there's 3 levels of light. It doesn't get hot, and you cannot feel it against your head. It's actually inside, on the knit version, it's inside the flap here. So it's not actually touching your skin. You see that? So there's pink in the knit. I've got the olive on in the knit, which I thought
And
was
this
really
is-
pretty
this
with
is
the
the gray
purple.
fleece.
You have gray fleece. The other knit options, navy. We've got wine, gray, and black. But you know what I love? The pink is most limited. You guys are picking this up in the pink
And
for
they have, and
everybody.
it's sold out every year.
It's just
every year.
It's cute, it's practical, it makes sense, and men and women can wear it. I love the idea for kids and young teens who are walking to and from the bus stop or school.
And then all the recreational things that
And
they
then,
do.
yes,
I mean,
biking,
playing out,
hiking, soccer.
First of all, playing outside at night. So now we're talking about snowball fights and stuff like that. But there's the basics. There's the running. There's the hiking. There's walking. There's, men fishing. Men love it. I've heard snow blowing, shoveling.
How about ice fishing?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's so it's definitely unisex. Men use it. They have many, uses for it. Even the basics. If you have a long driveway and you're taking out the garbage and you can't see and you don't want to turn on all the it's
grab it, throw it on, give your hair a little zhuzh, and you're good to go. I mean, keep it in your purse or keep it in the car even, because as Raquel was saying, when it's charged up, if you're not using it, it's not like you're losing battery time.
And super
on this.
warm. Super, we're not able to claim anything that is not true. So washing it, it will not fall apart. There's no issues with the seams or anything like that. There's no bleeding. None of those issues.
3 levels of light here, and then it shuts off, and you just pop it right out. This little thing you take off, and that's what you're going to put into your charger. We all have those bricks for our cell phone. You can even put it right into your computer, you were saying,
right, yeah.
and just charge it up, and you're good to go. And on the lowest level setting, you get 8 continuous hours of light.
And it's great to have extras
cool.
because especially with power outages coming now for winter, I mean,
That's a good
we
point.
also see in the video the gentleman changing the tire at the side of the road. Now it's great that he can see the tire, but what about as cars drive by?
You want them
he needs to be
see
seen
you.
as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
it's
many
such
uses.
a great idea. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Thank
I'm so happy you invented
Thanks for having
this.
me back.
It was really good to see you.
You too.
We're going to keep things moving, though. It's lunch rush. You know how we do it. We go nice and fast here so you get lots of variety. We're going to stay in the world of